Hey guys, from our last video for Demon Souls where we stopped, we're actually going to start over from the very beginning and show how you get from here, which is the start, all the way down to the boss room, because we had made a quick stop at that NPC to get the Ring of Gash Resistance, and now we're going to start over from the beginning so you can see exactly where we're going, because the way that we took is a little different. And then you can see here that I have the Thief's Ring, which I had made a stop from 4-2 to actually go and get it in 1-1. So now I'm back here and we're going to start over and show you where to go. Just a heads up that my internet in this video is a little jumpy on this day, and so if you see Kuro teleporting around or doing some things that seem a little choppy, that is why. But I'm just standing here waiting for him to be summoned in this video, and it actually didn't take as long as it normally did. So once he was here, we just went right off, and the first thing we did is we jumped down the ledge and then we headed down into the tunnels, and this is where we spent most of our time in the video. It's where most of the level is underground. And so the first thing that we're going to encounter here is the phantoms. This is where the Green Reaper was that we killed already. He is not here anymore. I made a clumsy mistake of rolling right into one of the attacks, and so I fell and I took some damage here. But fortunately Kuro is here. He's always watching out for my back, so thank you, Kuro. Another thing is that I don't pick up a lot of items in this video because this is strictly just to get through, to be quick, and to show you exactly where we're going. There are a couple of items that I pick up. There's some half-moon grass in this corner, but other than that, besides I think a soldier's soul, I don't spend a lot of time getting items. At this point right here, Kuro wanted me to check my character and world tendency, which you can see are a little different. My world tendency is not quite as good as my character tendency, and he said that they look completely different, but he was just checking to see if we could get some things, and I don't know if I was quite ready for that. So anyways, we're back off. We head down this little pathway down here, and you will see some skeletons. Because it is so narrow, it is not advisable that everybody come down running at once if you're with a party, and that you be very careful because you can take a lot of damage. As you can see, I didn't help Kuro in time to save him from taking all of that damage, and so he almost died here. Fortunately, he did not, but try not to be as slow as I was in this area right here. Past these skeletons, there are a couple of gold skeletons which do a bit more damage, so try to block, get a riposte, make sure that you have enough health to deal with these guys, because they will take a little bit of health from you with a couple of swings. So you need to make sure that your health is up as much as you possibly can get it to be. As you see, even though we're fairly high in our levels, we're about level 60 something, we're close to 70, this place is still dangerous, so monitor your health, make sure that you keep it up, baby that HP bar. But anyways, down into the tunnel here, we're just going to do some running, and we're going to go down here. And there's not a whole lot in this area. Do be careful here because there are some floating balls of light that do some damage to you in a little bit, and then there are still some apparitions that you will run into, such as the ones that hit me and caused me to drop and take some damage just a minute ago. Around this area, it is possible for you to fall and to hurt yourself, so I would say be careful and watch your step. And also in the next area that is to come, I would really suggest the same thing. And then going around here, we are gonna go outside again and go down the path. I'm sorry if I sound a little off today. I'm still a little bit out of it from having a new work schedule and everything, which is really fun, by the way. I'm really enjoying myself, but I just wanted to get this video up today because I wasn't able to do it yesterday. And I take down another one of the monsters here and then go around, and I meet back up with Kuro. He is more experienced with this area than I am. He knows where to go, and so I do get left behind a little bit, but that's okay. We're almost actually near the end, and so once we head down these stairs right here, we're going to get to an area that I said that we'll need to be careful in, and the reason for that is because there are some nasty surprises, kind of like the giant bear bugs a couple of levels back. So going down into here, you're going to see some of these glowing balls of light that I was talking about. They're more like streams, I guess. They're not really balls, but what happens is that if you get in close proximity, if you walk close enough to them, they will explode. And so Kuro wanted to demonstrate for me and actually get some of them out of the way by having them explode. And as you see, they do quite a bit of burst damage, but fortunately we didn't really take a lot of that damage ourselves, even though the explosion was quite big. So he wanted me to wait behind. these narrow little walkways here, I slip on one of them in just a minute here, and when you slip off you fall into the white goo and stuff, and that doesn't really do anything to you, but there are some slug-like monsters down there that will start to hurt you, and they blend in. I don't know if you can see here in the video, they are right next to me here, glowing little white guys, and they're not really threatening, but they are a pain if there's a lot of them, and there are a few around here. So what Kuro told me to do was, instead of just running forward and looking at where I wanted to go, I needed to look down at the ground to make sure that I didn't slip, and you can actually see where I walk past there, the little area where I slipped and fell down. So if you just keep an eye on it like that, then you shouldn't have any problems going through this area. Take your time once you get rid of the little white streams, and then once you find your footing, just go for it and make your way past all of that, and you should be okay. So after this, we're going to actually go straight up into the boss room, and then that will be in a separate video. So we just wanted to fill you guys in on how to get here from the start of 4.2. So thank you guys for watching this video. We will have our classic capture up Saturday, and then next Tuesday we should have our boss video up, and you'll be able to check that out. So check out our Tumblr, and then we will see you in our next video.